Everyone, welcome back. Deft here. So we just finished killing the crow boss, or the hollow crow, whatever it was called, and then we cleansed the point. We went down to the water. We saw an open area. It looks like we're gonna have to fight that big dragon guy again. So I'm gonna go ahead and warp back to Skybridge just to see what else we can find there. So make sure the NPCs don't need anything else, and see if the other NPCs showed back up. Because surprisingly, we've yet to see them unless I just walk right past them.
Presented with my findings, the Council of Overseers agreed that allowing me to proceed in the manner I deemed most judicious was best. And following my recent studies of it, I have come to the conclusion that the power of Umbral, unorthodox though it may be, should be scrutinized further. I must learn more. I have heard tell of a book, supposedly a unique and ancient source of Umbral knowledge, and last in the possession of a wealthy collector in Upper Calrath. Bring it to me so I may cognize its secrets. The book, Crusader. See to it. An unremarkable facade. But a veneer often has little bearing on the innards of a thing. Whatever knowledge this book might submit will be mine, and applied towards a more righteous purpose. On your way, I would study this alone.
Alright guys, so I'm at the blacksmith right now. Like I said, I went and talked to the NPCs. You just saw that. Right here, we can actually do the 3 sockets now, I guess, because we turned all the rune tablets into her. So I have 2 swords that have been upgraded. So we have the Respec Mesa sword, +9, and the Sword of Skin and Tooth, +9. If we look at those, they have different types of attributes. Let me go over here to actually just look at the swords themselves. So Sword of Skin and Tooth is +9. It does physical 230 plus 358. That's based on our strength attribute, which is 8 or A+. Now if we scroll over to Resh Meshes, which is right above us, and compare the two, my current sword, the Sword of Skin and Tooth, attack power is 698 versus attack power of 669 on Resh Mesas. Physical on it is 323 plus 346 because it has strength and agility modifier. So I think on our sword it will be better. I mean, it technically is already better physically to an extent, but I think it'll be a lot more better once we sink some more runes into it. But the only way to fully test it is to sink runes into both of them. I think that's how we got one shot earlier, because I had not reached this point yet. So if you see the runes, they have shapes, so you can sink 3 runes so far into each one of these weapons. So let's go back to that, and let's see what we can do with this sword. I want to say Mesa sword should be better in the long run, though, because I think I found it in a higher level area. So let's see if we have the runes to socket here. So the first rune's already socketed. That's increased strength scaling. I did buy another rune to socket. I don't know if we can put it in or not, which will lower agility and increase strength. So this one increases rate of ignite buildup. I'm only going to go with the weapons because I'm not using a shield. So the next one is gain health upon killing an enemy. That sounds nice. And then the next one after that is increase elemental damage. I'm not really sure the way to go on that one. Let's look at the next one down. Here we have increased physical damage while two-handing. I don't like two-handing. It helps in certain circumstances. It increases your damage and stuff too. On some enemies, and other enemies it lowers your damage, but it's really slow, so I don't care for it. This one increased physical damage without the penalty. The next one is reduced weapon weight. That would actually help a little bit. This one increased damage of ranged and throwable weapons, so that's not going to help because we can't throw a two-handed sword, unfortunately. And then we have increased posture damage, and then we have increased physical damage, reduces strength attribute scaling that would destroy our weapon that we're currently using. Shield function increases vitality. That's not bad though. Weapon function, yeah. So it looks like we're gonna need to use the Ixon rune, which is weapon function increased physical damage. And these runes, I guess, because I have that one rune I have 55 of, it's from farming and just leveling. But we're gonna use the two-handed one. So we'll use the Ixon, put that in there. Let's see, we have 3 choices there. Let's see if she has something different. It has to be a star-shaped rune. So she has Inferno scaling. I mean, Inferno's not bad because my sword's got fire on it, so it actually would semi help. Right, so here we have Ignite buildup, health upon killing an enemy. I don't think that's going to help too much. Unless it's a lot of health, I just don't see it helping. And then we have increased elemental damage. My sword does have elements on it, and we do have magic for radiance, so I think we're going to put this one there and see if that works out pretty well. And we just got an achievement Rune Master, fully socketed a 3-rune weapon or shield. So I'm assuming 3 runes is the max. And let's take one more look at the first rune again. So the current one we're using increases strength scaling, and it seems to be the best that we can put in there. Now let's take a look at this sword and see what we have for the first rune slot. We can put in all kinds of stuff. Actually, we need to take a look at the sword itself. Its modifier should be strength and agility. Alright, so this sword wants more agility than strength as far as the modifier goes. I do need to look at the other great swords, and we have found a lot of stuff. So we have the Fallen Lord sword. It's also a great sword with fire. Pretty sure it's weaker than a current sword, even that if we upgrade it. Oh wait, Ravager Gregory's sword though I think might be better than ours because it does holy, physical, and wither. So let's see if we can upgrade this one. I don't know if I have probably don't have enough soul. Yeah, I'm out of souls or vigor. Let me go farm some Vigor. I'm gonna upgrade these swords. I will let y'all know as soon as I figure out the best way to go with this. Okay, everyone, so I went ahead and settled on just using the Ravager sword. Ravager Gregory sword. It's now plus 10. Plus 10 is the maximum upgrade so far and everything I can do. It also gave us an achievement to hit that. So we got that to plus 10. We have our runes in that. We also equipped the Shield of Whispers. It has a ton of resistance, as you can see at the bottom where it says block protection. Strength requirement on it's currently 0. Typically it's 35 and it weighs 40 pounds. Put the rune in it that we got from Sparky when he died. It allows everything to zero out, so no requirements. It does allow us to block a lot more, so we can actually use right button and put our shield up. Kind of looks like a person. From here, I went ahead and started recording, though, because I want to go over here and check on this guy. He moved. So this is the guy from downstairs. So let's see what he's got going on.
The tome was most enlightening. But it offered only the most minuscule glimpse into the depths of Umbral, fragmented suggestions of what I already suspected to be so much more. Those with an interest in Umbral are condemned as heretics by the Hallowed Sentinels, and typically incarcerated within their prison tower. I wonder at what morsels of Umbral insight might be found within those walls. Go and gather what you can to the tower, Crusader, and be swift. Yes, the murk clears ever so slowly. I must descend.
The lamp must be born until the favored child makes themselves known. Only then can the remaining carrion of creation finally return to the void.
Our holy work continues, Lampbearer.